Students, we are expected to solve the trigonometric equation of this form: sine squared theta is equal to 2 times sine squared theta over 2, with theta lying in the interval 0, 2 pi. So foremost, what I would do is I would use this formula. We know that because we need to consider this entire system as a single equation, and then we need to proceed. So we are going to use the half angle formula. So we know that sine alpha over 2 is equal to root of 1 negative cos alpha divided by 2. So we will be using this formula. So if I were to take this as 1, therefore I can rewrite 1 to be as sine squared theta is equal to 2 times of root of 1 negative cos theta divided by 2 raised to the power of 2. So this would mean I now have sine squared theta is equal to 2 times of the square and the square root, they get neutralized, giving me 1 negative cos theta divided by 2, right? Because the entire quantity is within the square root. So the 2 and the 2 can be cancelled, giving me sine squared theta is equal to 1 negative cos theta. I want to take everything to the left side. So if I were to take everything to the left side, I would get sine squared theta negative 1, this becomes positive cos theta is equal to 0. Now if I were to write sine squared theta as 1 negative cos squared theta, then I've got 1 negative cos squared theta, negative 1 positive cos theta is equal to 0. Negative 1 positive 1 gets cancelled. So now I got cos theta negative cos squared theta is equal to 0. From here I can take cos theta out, so that's going to give me 1 negative cos theta is equal to 0. From here I got cos theta is equal to 0 or 1 negative cos theta is equal to 0, from which I got cos theta is equal to 1. Half of cos. So when theta is equal to 0, cos it's 1. So the graph will start to look like this, right? And at pi over 2, cos pi over 2 it's 0, and at pi it will hit negative 1, and at 3 pi over 2 it hits 0, and at 2 pi it hits 1, right? So if you were to examine cos theta is equal to 0, in other words the values for which cos theta will be equal to 0 would be the following: when theta is equal to pi over 2, it's going to be 0, and 3 pi over 2, and so on it goes. But apparently our restrictive interval is 0 to 2 pi. Now next is cos theta is equal to 1. So we need to study this also. Now cos theta is equal to 1 for what values? Clearly theta should be equal to 0, and at pi it's negative 1, we can't take that, and at 2 pi it is hitting 1. So if you were to sum up all these things, so therefore the possible values of theta given the interval 0, 2 pi is going to be 0, pi over 2, 3 pi over 2, and 2 pi. So this is the solution.